Then where the riverbed is, I think we're starting to see it up in that area, and then the rocks just get bigger and bigger as you go along that part of the beach.
See the patterns of the selenite.
Oh, nice.
In that rock wall.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that's a nice little section right there. You got to be careful with these cliffs because they're very loose and they do fall down. Periodically you hear about a big chunk that collapses. In Italy, we went to Assisi, where St. Francis is from. And there are walls in that city, some probably well over 1,000 years old, and there have been many earthquakes. And so the walls have collapsed again and again and been rebuilt. So you see portions of doorways, portions of windows, archways, all mixed in with each other. And when you look at geology, it's kind of the same way. I'll insert a real quick clip of that here for you. We can consider that geologic processes such as we are seeing in the sequence visible here on this cliff are similar to the many random and destructive earthquakes, wars, fires, and of course the simple remodelings that happened over the centuries and that have so marked these walls in Assisi, where we see a tapestry of overlapping remnants of doors, arches, windows, and the jagged outlines where older walls partially collapsed and were then repaired again and again, only to have another section collapse yet later and be repaired again. Geology is rarely neat and tidy. Often multiple processes are taking place at the same time, punctuated by drastic, more rapid changes, followed by yet more slow processes acting on what was left from before. But if we know where to look and what to look for, we can get an idea of all that has happened to lead up to what we see today. And so when we look at a cliff like this, it's probably similar. So we don't know, for example, these layers of sand, how long they were here before the gravel was piled up on top. And now it's a sheared off cliff. And maybe the ocean will keep eroding it away, or maybe it'll collapse and then be eroded. So it's just interesting to imagine all that has gone on in this cliff.